My Shadow. Shadow is a beautiful poem written by Robert Louis Stevenson. The whole poem is based on the two personalities which the child sees, himself and his darker side. My shadow. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of his is more than I can see. He is very, very like me from the heels up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow. Not at all like proper children, which is always very slow, for he sometimes shoots up taller like an Indian rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so little that there is none of him at all. One morning, very early, before the sun I was up, I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. But my lazy little shadow, like an arrant sleepy head, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. New words. Jump. Push oneself off a surface and into the air by using the muscles in one's legs and feet. Billy jumped out of his bed Friday morning. Buttercup, a yellow flower. Buttercup plants are attacked by a number of insects, fungi and grazing animals. Shadow, a dark area or shape produced by a body coming between the rays of light and a surface. A faceless shadow of a young man on horseback is beheld galloping towards a gulf. Shining, giving out or reflecting bright light. The sun was shining bright, and we had all of the windows open, allowing a nice breeze to fill the truck. This is a poem that was written for children and concerns the way in which the child speaker cannot understand the true nature of his shadow and why it behaves in such a perplexing way. The poem is built around the character of the speaker and his childlike innocence. He clearly does not have an adult's understanding of science and the world, and therefore does not understand the way that his shadow is not actually another person. Such a treatment forces us to examine our own understanding of our shadow and how it functions in a new way as we look upon such scientific facts that are taken for granted in a different way. Summary. Robert Louis Stevenson's My Shadow uses characterization really well to give a shadow life. He makes people believe that the shadow is a real entity. This happy setting is a great place to describe something dark, like a shadow. This poem will undoubtedly be used many more times to put scared children to sleep.